Reinventing yourself can often be a difficult task when you want to become a new character, become a different person than you were maybe 2-3 months ago, 6 months ago, 8 months ago. I don't know. It can be a difficult task, but I have 2 things here that'll help you out when it comes to reinventing yourself and becoming a different person and becoming that new you. Always easier said than done, but I'm gonna give it to y'all straight so that y'all understand it. When reinventing yourself, the first thing you want to do is to set new standards for yourself. When you set new standards for yourself, maybe it's a new way to speak, a new way to move about the world, a new way to talk to people, a new way to interact with people, a new way of eating, a new way of training. When you set that new standard for yourself, you start to visualize that new standard in you. I can take an example of myself. You know, sometimes you mess with certain chicks and stuff, but when you mess with those chicks, after a while, you start to realize you mess with those chicks because of the standard that you set for yourself. So when you set a higher standard for yourself, when it comes to chicks or whatever it might be, you start to visualize that new standard and you start to make small tweaks that direct you towards that new standard so that you can bring that new standard that you want into your life. Because if you just have the same standards year after year after year after year, don't be surprised when things don't change, when you don't level up. Don't be surprised at that. It's your own fault. You haven't set a new standard. And now what I recommend you do is literally sit down. I don't care if you voice record it, if you write it down, whatever you got to do, bro. Set those new standards for yourself. Concrete standards. It doesn't have to be a long list, but it's something that you can focus on and really bring to life. You don't want more than 3 to 5 things anyway, because once you do that, then it's going to be half-assed everywhere. You want 3 to 5 things that you can really focus on and like bring to life within the next 3-4 months, right? And that's the same thing I do for y'all in my mentorship as well. Bringing to life that physique that you want, that mindset that you want. If you're interested in that, link below, shameless plug. Like I said, be concrete with these plans. Write them down. What are things that you want to change that you're seeing in your life that could be leveled up? Whether it's a mental goal, physical goal, social goal, anything of that nature. Do that. Now, the next thing that you want to do is be the standard that you set for yourself. Be that standard that you set for yourself. Sometimes you got to fake it till you make it to an extent. A lot of people don't like saying that or hearing that, but it's true. How am I going to become something or be something if I don't start to behave like it? When I decided to start building muscle, I got really strict on my diet. In my case, at least, I got really strict on my diet. Sleeping was and is still a priority till this day. The gym became a priority. Going out to social events was something that didn't happen too much because of the fact that I have a goal to achieve. I have a standard. I want to build my body. I didn't want my body to be the same way that it was. I wanted to put muscle on it. So I had to set new standards for myself in order to get there. That's the same thing that you have to do. You have to be the standard that you set for yourself. For those of y'all that want to attract new chicks, bro, like, you have to start behaving and moving around like the guy that you say that you want to be so you can attract those certain chicks into your life. You have to do it. To be something, you have to become it. And to become it, you have to be it. It's as simple as that, man. So if you want to become a new person, you have to be it. And you also have to become it. It's a bit of mind fuck because of how I'm saying it, but when you really sit and think about it and internalize it, it's the truth. That's what has to happen in order for change to occur for yourself. I remember a time where I started switching up my dress code. I used to dress, how do I put it? I in my eyes, it was kind of childish, kind of basic. And I switched over to a person that started dressing smart casual because I like that look. I've always liked that look. And that's the type of person that I wanted to become, a person that walks around dressing smart casual, looks smart when he walks out the door, has on chinos, sneakers, a slim fit t-shirt, or a Henley of some sort, or a collared polo. I like that look because it makes me look professional. I feel professional. That's how I like to dress. So in order to do that, I had to become that person that dresses like that. You know, I had to let go of all these beliefs. I couldn't care about what other people thought of me because of what I have on. Who gives a shit? Why should I care about what other people think of what I have on? That's another thing too when setting standards. You can't care about the next man. You're thinking about yourself. If you want to level up, you can't think about what others think of you. It's a natural thing to do that. But at the same time, you have to let that thought go, man. It's not something you can do. You cannot have the thoughts of others and the opinions of others infiltrate your mind and your space when you're leveling up. All that has to be left to the wayside, man. Now, I just thought I'd just come with these simple tips and tricks. I just smacked the hell out of my mic. But I just thought I'd come with these simple tips and tricks to help all y'all out, because I know there's a lot of y'all that want to build muscle. You want to have these new physique goals. You want to have these new mindset goals. Again, all of that's offered in the Triple M mentorship. Come and join me, man. Links in the description below to find out more. And also, if you're interested in getting some personal tips and tricks from me on how to build muscle properly, I've got 31 different personal tips and tricks that I can send you, easy to read, 1-minute reads that you all enjoy. And also, if you're on body game as well, and you want to master that, I've also got 31 different ways to master body game in 31 days, where I send y'all 31 daily tips to help y'all master body game in 31 days. Anyway, that's it from me, and I'll catch you on the next video. See y'all.